The Honorable Sankok.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And for sure, there's honors in this world nowadays are those that are in sport. If you think of the salary of Cristiano Ronaldo, which ran into several millions in a week, surely we need to nurture the talent of our youth. And when we nurture the talent of our youth, we draw their attention away from drugs, away from alcoholism, and away from immorality. Honorable Speaker, I really don't have to repeat all those benefits that come with nurturing the talent of our youth, especially from our rural areas. It is shameful that in this world, those that win gold medal in javelin are not Maasais, they are not Samburus, they are not Turkanas, because these people, from their childhood, tender ages, they play and they use this javelin as sport. If we can nurture them, that talent, then we will have increase in gold medal. Honorable Speaker, I just want to bring the attention of this House to when we went for Paralympic last year in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. There was the team of Olympics of persons without disabilities, and there was the team of Paralympic. The team of those without disability were 89 athletes, and they won 13 medals in total. That is partly 14%. For those who were persons with disabilities, we had 9 athletes, and they won 6 medals for this country. That is almost 70%. And there is no medal that have disability. Now you can imagine if we had 89 athletes of persons with disabilities. This country will have been having more than 60 medals. But because of prejudice that is tied to persons with disabilities, then you find that in sport, it is very difficult to include persons with disability. And I'm also ashamed that we have discussed this motion for now the second day, and it's only Honorable Gatti, who is also a person with disability, who have mentioned sports of persons with disabilities. We are talking of 10% of the total population of this country, and we are ignoring it. We are ignoring them even from the House that make laws, because none of honorable members who have contributed to this motion have mentioned persons with disability, apart from a person with disability themselves. That's why sometimes we even feel that even inside this House, our issues are not taken really very seriously. Because for sure, you know you have a neighbor, you have a friend, you have a relative with disability. They are also human beings with feelings. And they are children, they are youth, who also need to play, who need to nurture their talent. Honorable Speaker, so when we are developing these academics, these sport academies, please let us consider nurturing the talent of youth with disabilities. Let us consider accessibility to these academies. Because sometimes when these academies are not accessible to persons with disability, they will then prejudice against them. They may not be able to participate in this sport. Honorable Speaker, there is no gold, there is no medal that have disability. When a gold medal is earned for this country, like when I was in Rio de Janeiro, where we earned 6 medals, 3 of them were gold medal, and the flag of Kenyan was raised high, not half post, because it is worn by a person with disability. The national anthem was sung, not halfway, but it was sung in full, because the goal is a goal, and no goal is with disability. So I urge this House, whenever we consider the rest of the population, let us also consider persons with disability. And thank you, Honorable Gatti, thank you, Professor Oduor, for considering the issues of persons with disability. I urge all of us also to consider whenever we are discussing of important issues, including even when we are discussing about floods. You know, floods actually, it is persons with disability who are affected most. Some of them lost cows. As we lost wheelchairs, we lost crutches. So it was, the loss for us was even more. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I support this motion.